It's July 13th, Thursday. It's maybe 20 minutes until sunset. And it's been a weird couple of days. I needed to get out of the house, away from the computer, off of Skype. And just think about how big and how small some of the changes are that are coming in our world, in our life. I keep thinking that we have so much left undone. So, for instance, take a look at the Bay Bridge. Getting closer. But it has this whole tier of cranes that have been living over it for, I don't know, 2 years now. Because funding was cut off because somebody was worried about an overrun. And of course the delays will cost more than any of the overruns they might have projected. And it's such a man-made thing, something to cross the great divide between Oakland, which is the little town you see, the little city you might be able to see through the trees, all the way over to the city of San Francisco. And as we do all this, I don't know if you can see it, but coming over the hills from San Francisco is the evening fog. Things of which, one of the reasons why I moved here, just I love the evening fog. The ocean come alive, turn to vapor, and just sweeping across the city of San Francisco, and some of it even reaching over to Oakland, and I find that amazing. And as we go ahead, we have walkers who have iPods they're listening to as they do their walk, and people with Sirius in their cars catching satellite audio everywhere. Oh look, and there's technology. There's a helicopter flying in the distance. Again, probably would need a really strong telephoto to catch it, but we have all of that, and ships going out to sea, and this huge ocean. This is just the bay. This huge ocean that we barely understand. We're trying to connect the little fragile moments that make up our lives. In the meantime, Skype is so important in all of this. Skype is part of why, I don't know, it's like why I got into computers in the first place. I hated doing stupid, simple arithmetic. It's a mechanical activity. If you could do it on an abacus, you could create a little robot or something to do it for you. And I just loved the idea of having drudgery eliminated. Because I'm one of these guys who doesn't like to make his bed. I like a made-up bed. I don't like to make it, though. So if there's some way to make it simpler, to free up some more of my life to do things that are meaningful, to catch sunsets over the San Francisco Bay, if I can make that work just a little bit, if I can make it contribute back a few years of people's lives by saving a minute here and a minute there, helping people connect, then it's worth it. It's worth it to free up the time and to free up the moments. And there it goes. Running into people who use Skype, and what they're doing with it is they're connecting with their families. They're connecting more. And it's a conscious choice to connect more. Of our civilization, when that's what makes us human. Whether we're connecting with our family, or pets, or strangers. Walking down the road alone. That doesn't really matter. What matters is that that's part of how we know who we are. It's part of how we define ourselves. The part that's not inside of our heads, but the part that's a reflection of how others see us. It's July 13th. And it's cold out. We have wind, we have fog, and the wind is wet with the water coming in off of the bay.